Alrighty, awesome. So, in front of me I've got some water and some food coloring, some spatulas. We're going to start off with a little demonstration. I'm going to pass out these things and I'm going to let you guys do it at each of your tables. And then we'll kind of break it down and talk about what's happening. Triple, do you want to help me pass things out?
That one's coming up for us.
Thank you. And then I'll just go to the last 3 tables.
I only see 2 stirring sticks.
Oh, I got the rest of the. I got the ones that had powder. Just needed the stirring stick. Just to the last 3 tables here.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Okay, guys. So if you got the powder, just use the stick to scoop in just a very small amount. If you have just a dropper, you need a drop, maybe 2 in the water. Whatever. Don't stir it. Either side works. Not very much. Even half of that, probably.
A little goes a long way.
Like I said, don't stir it. Do not.
Do not stir.
We are not stirring it. What happens?
So things to think about is why is it moving? Like what's causing it to move? And just keep talking about what things you're noticing.
It's heavier than the water.
What happens if it's 90%? Alright,
You put a lot in, like you said.
it was like just a bit.
It literally, you dropped it.
Sure.
This is very unhealthy.
I like how you hit it.
Okay. All right, guys. It looks like everyone's their beaker is stopped moving. What are some things that you guys noticed?
It fell pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's very dark.
That might have something to do with how much you put in there. Another one.
I see a lot of red and blue, like this.
So the colors.
Yeah, the colors like mixed.
Interesting.
Like you see this?
It's 90% red,
floating.
and then 10%.
Okay. Is there any? What's up? Sure. So is that why it's good? The back.
The color is darker near the bottom, but it's lighter near the top of the wall.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So with that, we're gonna move on to. I'm gonna draw some stuff on the board and help us understand what's going on here a little bit. So the food coloring is moving from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration. So near the top of the water is where we should have had a greater concentration of the food coloring molecules. So that's gonna get all sorts of dots. And then as it fell, or let's just say the bottom of the beaker started out with no food coloring, or very little. So it's just gonna get a few. Now, the diagram that I have here, this is what we call a concentration gradient. And all that's saying, what a concentration gradient is it's a space with two different concentrations of a certain substance in it. So in this case, our beakers had an area of high concentration and an area of low concentration. And as the food coloring fell through the water, we experienced a phenomenon called passive transport. More specifically, diffusion. So we can go ahead and I'll go ahead and write the definitions up there. I'll tell you what they are as well, but go ahead and write those in your notebook as well. So diffusion, that is simply the movement of molecules from a high concentration to a low concentration. And passive transport is the movement of molecules across a membrane without the use of energy. And if you need me to repeat that or anything, I can let you know again. Okay, I'll give you guys just a minute to write those down.
What's the second one?
This one, passive transport.
Like, what's the definition of it again?
It's the movement of molecules across a membrane without the use of energy. Okay, guys, once you've got those down, just at your tables, I want you to discuss and come up with a list of maybe 5 places in your real life where you've experienced diffusion. We've kind of understood that it's the movement of molecules from a high concentration to a low concentration. So an example that you could use would be like, you ever walked into a bakery when they've just baked bread? Like, you walk into a wall of the smell of bread. That would be an example of diffusion.
Concentration.
Oh, it's not supposed to.
It's used to, diet, whether it's not
It'll come off. Either way. Insomnia cookies.
like where it's like just that back here in Texas and then New York, there would be this specific smell and it would hit.
Oh,
What about a hotel?
isn't that like just like she said?
Like when you walk in and just boom.
Okay. What about this right here?
Or like after it's rained, or after somebody gets married.
Like after you come out of a shower. It's like, it's all like
You know, like the smell after somebody gets married. That's
Raining like this and right, guys?
no.
Okay, let's bring it back in, guys. I want to hear a couple of your ideas. Where else have you seen diffusion?
Wait, does that look Mahado?
I know what you said, but hit me with them.
Crumble cookie,
Yeah.
insomnia cookies, a hotel. I'll say the restaurant.
Okay, explain to me the hotel one.
The hotel one, it's like when you walk in, it's just like a really strong smell. Like everybody knows what a hotel smells like. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like everybody knows what a hotel smells like.
Yeah. What else? Okay. Just kind of smell earthy and. Yeah. What's up? A tire shop. Anyone ever smelled a tire?
when you get out of the shower, it's like all steamy, and then that like goes away. Even like if you open the door.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah. So as we wrap up, there's just a couple questions that I want you guys to consider. Hey guys. So why is passive transport important for our cells? That's one question. And then, yeah. Actually, I think we'll just leave it at that question. If you want to talk about it, write down the answer in your notebook.
Important for cells.
Right.
Can we mix it?
Sure. If you guys have answered the question, then you can feel free to mix it.
Very thick at the bottom, like syrup. Oh,
Let's not try.
let's find out.
Let's find out.
I think we should try that What did you see?
Alrighty, guys. Once you guys have got that question answered, then that's all I've got for you.
We'll get our eggs out rolling. Less than 4 tomorrow.